Hello and welcome to CityWest News, issue 54/54, winter 2013-2013 from CityWest Homes. The recording, which is on this CD only, lasts approximately 1 hour and 11 minutes. That's 1 hour and 11 minutes, and contains 35 items. That's 35 items. Your readers today are Tessa Eidman-Peel, Communications Advisor, David Scott, Communications Team Leader, Veronica Matheson, Communications Advisor, Anita Tomlin, Repairs Agent, and Christian Tonkin, Senior Support Analyst. Our contact details are CityWest Homes, 21 Grosvenor Place, London, SW1X7EA. Our telephone number is 020 7245 2000, and our website is www.cwh.org.uk. You can follow us on Twitter at CityWest Homes, and we are also on YouTube, Facebook and Flickr at CityWest Homes. Item number 1, Westminster Works. CityWest Homes are a key partner in delivering the Westminster Works scheme. The scheme aims to help residents in Westminster find work, and since it relaunched in March 2013, 32 residents have already been placed into employment. More recently, 5 have found seasonal retail posts just in time for the Christmas rush. The scheme is designed to help local people find local jobs. Throughout the year, job fairs have given residents an opportunity to speak to employers directly on their doorsteps. Vacancies cover a wide range of roles, including construction, retail, and even placements directly within CityWest Homes. Mark Pratt, a Pimlico resident, found his calling through the scheme. He was out of work and looking for a career change when he came across a Westminster Works job fair. After meeting with advisors, he was soon put into the challenging role he'd been looking for as a sports coach for young people in Churchill Gardens. Mark said, "I don't know what to expect from it all, and I didn't know what to expect when I walked into the event. I spoke to one of the advisors and was surprised by how smoothly it all went from there. The system was very easy, and they were able to match my skills to a local job. I've been enjoying the role ever since. It's given me the stepping stone I needed." Keith Cookson, Community Development Manager at CityWest Homes, organises the job fairs. He said, "Many residents with a range of skills attend our events. One of the main attractions of the job fairs is a convenience. They are held in venues on our estates, providing a local service in a familiar environment. Our employment service is successful because we go out and physically try to recruit residents. It also empowers people to look for job opportunities right on their doorstep. Residents are at the heart of everything we do at CityWest Homes, so this is just one of the services we provide to help our community through these difficult financial times." If you would like to find out more about the Westminster Works scheme, please visit www.cwestminsterworks.
Item 2. Note from Nick Barton, Chief Executive of CityWest Homes. This is my first CityWest News since I joined the organisation in September. I have already seen many exciting projects take place. Looking back, 2013 has been an incredible year, and we are proud of what we have achieved with the support of our residents. With the current financial climate still affecting many of us, it is important to provide extra support to the community we serve. Our cover story investigates how our Westminster Works scheme has been helping residents find employment. We have seen our community celebrate at a wide range of events this year. Our annual Great Communities Day had its biggest turnout yet, with over 1,500 residents celebrating in Church Street. The Pimlico District Heating Undertaking also had a grand opening during Open House London, with 1,000 visitors. The celebrations haven't stopped there as we enter the festive season. Our Christmas special looks back at the many ways in which our diverse community are enjoying this special time of year. Welfare reform is high in the UK agenda, so we have continued to provide a range of support to our residents. We have engaged with over 500 tenants, appointed dedicated welfare reform support officers and advised residents on the options available. If you are thinking about moving to a smaller property, you can find out more about the Home Swapper scheme later. We've had great success in our ongoing work to tackle antisocial behaviour. This includes 11 ASB injunctions to restrict the behaviour of problem individuals and 4 evictions of people who were causing extreme ASB. It can take a long time before an eviction is granted because the court must be satisfied that this action is reasonable and proportionate and the weight of evidence required is considerable. We are firmly committed to tackling ASB through interventions, support and legal enforcement action to ensure a good quality of life for our residents. Thank you for all your support over the past year, and we look forward to the exciting opportunities which 2014 will bring. I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Item 3. CityWest Factor. Over the past year, 7 groups of young people from across the city have benefited from more than 10,000 in funding. They bid for the money and can now use it in their local youth club. The young people presented the proposals to their local area management committee, who awarded the funding. The money has since been spent on arts and crafts, sports and gym equipment, cooking equipment and computers for homework. The Phoenix Youth Group from Queen's Park received £1,500 and bought equipment to make a film about the issues facing teenagers today. The film was then shown at the London Tigers Awards Night, held in Mile End in October. After the film, the youth group's drama setters dancers performed a street dance and body-popping routine. Group leader Ahad Mia said the audience were amazed by the talent of the group. CityWest Homes and the area management committees will review the CityWest Factor project with an aim to continue getting Westminster's young people involved in the local communities.
Item 4. Raising cash for good causes. Throughout the year, CityWest Homes runs a range of activities to help raise money for a good cause. Many of our residents have gotten involved and we're proud of our community's generosity. As a result, we have raised nearly £2,000, that's 2000, this year for charity. Here are just a few of the activities we got involved in. On 11th of October, we invited all our people to wear pink for the day and donate £1 to Cancer Research UK. Cancer Research UK is dedicated to preventing, controlling and curing cancer. Residents kindly donated towards our event, helping us to raise a fantastic £400, that's 400, across our offices. Our people have held a number of baking events throughout the year. Residents from across our estates have joined us in Macmillan Cancer Support Coffee Mornings, bringing homemade cakes to help raise funds to support those living with cancer. One of our most recent charity events has also been the collection of items to give to the Westminster Food Bank. The Food Bank, based at Westminster Chapel, provides families experiencing financial crisis with 3 days' worth of nutritionally balanced food. The CityWest Homes Central Area team also ran for charity when they ran a 5-kilometre fun run on 12th of October. They raised an incredible £1,000, that's 1000, to use towards building a new playground on Sheringham Estate, Church Street. Local resident Vera Lawford said, "On behalf of the residents of Sheringham House and especially the children, I would like to say congratulations and a big thank you to the team who did the run. We hope they had fun and were not too exhausted afterwards." Staff across our offices recently held a bake sale and wore red to donate to the Typhoon High and Appeal for British Red Cross. We raised more than £700, that's 700, to help those who suffered during the November Philippines typhoon. Item 5. Record numbers join us for Open House London. Crowds flocked to the Pimlico District Heating undertaking on 21st to 22nd of September for our most successful Open House London yet. Over 1,000 visitors, 1000, lined up to find out how the network has supplied clean, affordable energy to over 3,250 properties, that's 3250, in Pimlico. There were visitors from a variety of backgrounds. They enjoyed viewing the impressive Caterpillar engines which power PDHU, and many climbed the 41-metre thermal store, a tower which stores 2.5 million litres of water, that's 250,000 litres of water, to enjoy incredible views of Westminster. The PDHU, which is featured on the BBC and ITV, was built in the 1950s. Network was a major initiative to combat London's air pollution ahead of the Clean Air Act of 1956. It originally used waste heat from Battersea Power Station to supply homes with heating without the use of coal fires, which were contributing to the London smog. One resident, Mrs. Cecilia Sargent, aged 90, has been a Churchill Garden resident for many years. This was her first visit to PDHU. She said, "I was absolutely thrilled to be able to visit this year and I've really enjoyed it. I benefit directly from the heating system PDHU provides, and it means a great deal to be able to see how it all works." In our autumn edition of CityWest News, we asked you to send your stories about the great smog of London. Thank you to everyone who entered, and the winner is Rosina from Marylebone Estate. Rosina wins a £50 Love to Shop voucher, that's 50, and you can view her story at www.cwhurtions.uk/LOCHURCHURDENS. The PDHU is an historic gem in the capital and continues to be a valuable source of energy during a time when issues such as fuel poverty, sustainability and pollution are high on the global agenda. While the PDHU is not open to the public, CityWest Homes can arrange a visit if you are a specialist group such as a school, university or interest group. Please contact Chris Richardson, Energy Strategy Manager at CityWest Homes on 0207 245 2076 or email on crichardarson@cwh.org.uk.
Article 6. View from City Hall. I am delighted to be writing to you as Westminster City Council's new Cabinet Member for Housing. Having been in the role for just over a month now, I can say that it is certainly both a challenging and exciting time to be leading on this area. We are challenged in Westminster by a finite amount of space and a need to build more homes. We also need to improve the homes of our existing tenants and leaseholders, as well as improve the quality of life and the opportunities that are available for those living in our neighbourhoods. Our Housing Renewal programme seeks to address these issues and renovate and rebuild existing housing blocks across Westminster. This will create new homes and jobs for our residents, as well as improve our open spaces and surrounding streets. I was delighted when earlier this month 63% of voting residents of the Hall Park Estate in Paddington Green voted in favour of the plans for their area. This will mean 45 new homes, around a third of which will be affordable and prioritised for those existing residents in the area. The Paddington Green vote follows the news from earlier this year when residents of Ebury Bridge and Church Street also voted yes to the Council's proposals to regenerate and renew their areas. Together these will see hundreds of new homes built to high standards of energy efficiency, meaning lower fuel bills for residents, alongside much needed improvements to Church Street Market and a new landmark community and health centre at Lisson Grove. Proposals to transform Tollgate Gardens, which was the first estate in our housing renewal strategy to go to a public vote, were given the green light at Planning Committee in November. Under the plans, 2 existing tower blocks will be replaced with street-side terraces, accommodating 195 new homes built around a communal garden. This will be with the 53 homes refurbished in Tollgate House, which will be retained. Westminster's housing renewal programme is a real example of local people taking responsibility for shaping the communities, and I'd like to thank everyone who has participated so far. This includes those actively shaping proposals via the local steering groups and working groups, through to those residents who have taken part in the 3 votes over the past year, as well as the public consultation which has preceded them. Your contribution has been invaluable. There is still a lot of work to be done as various planning applications are pulled together. The residents of Westbourne Green will have their say on proposals during 2014. We are firmly committed to working with residents, and as we move forward into a new year, I sincerely hope that you will all continue to work closely with us and help to make the programme a huge success. This will in turn make us a better city and help improve the lives of Westminster residents. Wishing you all a very happy Christmas and a prosperous new year.
Item 7. Dealing with antisocial behaviour. CityWest Homes will not tolerate antisocial behaviour in any of our properties. Incidents and prosecutions of note in the past year include: a property in Church Street was closed down after 2 brothers who were gang affiliated and not the registered tenants used it for alleged drug activity. After 2 aggravated robberies, the brothers were served antisocial behaviour injunctions and prohibited from the Church Street area for 2 years. A woman was evicted from a flat in Orset Terrace, Bayswater, after 3 court hearings demonstrated that she was unlikely to change her ways. Suspected of dealing drugs, the woman and her partner kept fellow residents up all night with slamming doors, shouting, and visitor demands for access to the building. A family causing ASB for at least 10 years, that's 10, on Warwick Estate, Little Venice, were evicted and ordered to pay £5,000, 5000, in court costs. Despite being given all possible help to improve their circumstances, their behaviour did not change. A resident who threatened staff at the Lynbrook Green Estate Office was served an injunction forbidding them to enter the estate office or speak to staff. A Churchill Gardens tenant responsible for considerable ASB was evicted after successful partnership working between residents, CityWest Homes and the police. Neighbours had to endure visitors coming to the property at all times of the day and night, as well as allegations of drug dealing and dog nuisance. We regained possession in May. A resident living in community supportive housing in Victoria was evicted after his flat was closed by the police using crack house closure powers. We also tackled youth disorder in Churchill Gardens Square, banning 6 individuals who are not residents on the estate and sending warning letters to a further 6 youths and their parents.
Item 8. Reviewing the Housing Antisocial Behaviour Policy. Earlier this year, we consulted with residents to review the Westminster City Council's Housing ASB policy. One of the key aims of the review was to ensure that the policy reflects a more proactive approach to enforcement action. This includes greater use of possession action as an early response to serious cases of ASB, where this is appropriate and likely to succeed in the courts. The feedback we received from residents showed support for the review's objectives, and we have used this feedback to help us update Westminster City Council's statements of policies and procedures on tackling ASB. The updated statement has now been approved for consultation with residents by Councillor Daniel Astaire, Westminster Cabinet Member for Business, Skills and Housing. You can view a copy of the statement at your local estate office or at www.cwh.org.uk/as-statement. That's www.cwh.org.uk/ASB-STATEMENT. If you have any comments on the statement, you can submit them at www.cwh.org.uk/as-statement or contact Brett Harron, Performance and Projects Team, CityWest Homes, 21 Grosvenor Place, London SW1X7EA, or telephone 020 7245 2228 or email bharron@cwh.org.uk. That's BHARAN@cwh.org.uk. The closing date for comments is Friday the 14th of February 2014. It's 2014. The Cabinet member will then take the account of the consultation feedback before making a final decision to approve the revised statement.
Item 9. Westminster launches a professional witness service to help tackle crime. Our professional witness service to help agencies tackling antisocial behaviour across the city has been launched by Westminster City Council. The service aims to use technology and a keener focus on evidence gathering to resolve serious and high-risk cases of ASB, increase conviction rates and reduce repeated reports of ASB. It also aims to give more support to high-risk victims and reduce the number of cases that are discontinued because victims are reluctant to support a prosecution. Such services are already established in other London boroughs like Hammersmith and Fulham. Westminster's service will initially be a pilot, partly funded by the Mayor's Office. 2 professional witness officers will take case referrals directly from CityWest Homes. Their duties include supporting victims, securing witness statements, collecting video surveillance evidence that can be used in court, identifying perpetrators, and attending court to present evidence. Also known as an expert witness, a professional witness is a specialist in a subject through training or special knowledge and may present his or her expert opinion in court without having been an actual witness to any occurrence relating to a lawsuit or criminal case. Item 10. How we measure up. Every year, CityWest Homes reports to residents on how we measure up to national standards set for social landlords. The standards cover areas such as dealing with antisocial behaviour, resident involvement, repairs and major works, and cleaning and gardening. Our report for 2013 illustrates how residents have made a difference to our service. It also includes a section on how we achieve value for money and how our performance compares with neighbouring boroughs. Residents have worked with us to set a number of improvements for the forthcoming year. For involvement and empowerment standard, we will improve satisfaction with major works consultation by at least 3%, hold drop-in days at local estate offices for leaseholders to talk to lessee services staff. For home standard, we will develop estate maintenance guides for larger estates for the benefit of residents' associations, aim to identify and rectify defects in major work schemes within 3 months of the end of the defects liability period. For tenancy standard, we will continue to improve our approach to identifying tenancy fraud so it is more easily spotted and increase the number of properties we recover. Publicise opportunities to mutually exchange more widely through estate agency type windows in estate offices. For neighbourhood and community, we will increase the number of residents we help with employment issues through our employment advisors to 100. Focus action on key individuals as part of our partnership work with police, Westminster City Council's Gangs Unit, and Community Protection. From January 2014, you can read or listen to the annual report for residents on the national standards on the publications page of our website at www.cwh.org.uk. Alternatively, pick up a copy from your local area, estate office, or contact Angela Ravenscroft, Projects and Performance Team, CityWest Homes, on 0207 245 2236 or email aravenscroft@cwh.org.uk, who will send you a copy, large print copy, or a CD.
Item 11. Lynbrook Services becomes Waite's living space. Lynbrook Services, the contractor responsible for carrying out repairs and maintenance work on your home, have changed their name. Since Monday, 11th of November, that's 1/1, the person coming to do your repair will carry an ID card and wear a uniform badged as Waits Living Space. Their vans will shortly follow as Waits Living Space rebrands their fleet. Nothing else will change and you will still experience the same high-quality service. If you have a repair, please call our repairs call centre on 0800 358 3783 between 8:30 a.m. and 5 p.m. Monday to Friday, or you can email repairscallcentre at cwh.org.uk. If you need to report an emergency repair outside of these hours, please call 020 7286 7412.
Item 12. Tollgate tenants are on the move. Westminster City Council and CityWest Homes have been busy helping to find new homes for tenants in Tollgate Gardens. Following planning approval, Goodwin House and Wingfield House will be demolished during 2014 to make way for new homes. The project is part of a programme of planned renewal works which are due to be completed by 2016 to 2017. At the time of going to press, 45 of the 54 tenant households have moved to new accommodation. 5 more have accepted offers of a new home and will shortly move. Around 2/3 of the households that have moved have already indicated that they wish to return to a new home at Tollgate Gardens. A dedicated rehousing officer has been helping to make the move as smooth as possible by helping tenants to plan and carry out their moves. Mr. Mohammed Weiss, a former Wingfield housing resident, said, "It was difficult at the beginning, but it got easier because I knew that I would need to move one day. I'm happy about my move now and look forward to coming back to my brand new home." Many households have sought and found new homes in Maida Vale, close to Tollgate Gardens, while others have taken the opportunity to move to other areas such as St John's Wood, Westbourne Park and Queen's Park.
Item 13. Do a little, save a lot. With energy companies increasing their prices, CityWest Homes are concerned about the impact of higher bills on our residents. If your heating bills are getting you down, there are several things you can do to reduce your bills. We have put all our tips into a handy leaflet called Do a Little, Save a Lot. The tips include turning down the thermostat by 1 degree, which can save you £60 per year. That's 60. Using a hot water bottle instead of an electric blanket, having a shower instead of taking a bath, turning off appliances when not in use, ensuring you have heavy curtains on your windows, reducing the length of time your boiler is on each day. You can pick up the Do a Little, Save a Lot leaflet from your local estate office or online at www.cwh.org.uk/publications. That's PUBLICATIONS.
Item 14. Switch your electricity or gas supplier. My Home Energy Switch is an energy supply service from the National Housing Federation to help tenants reduce their energy bills. This service is completely free and impartial. On average, customers can save £72.84, that's 72.84 per year on their energy bills through the service. All you need to do is call 0800 001 4706 or go to www.myhomenergytch.org.uk with your postcode and a current energy bill to hand. The My Home Energy Switch team will do the rest. Age UK are providing a range of services during the winter months, and anyone with concerns can call Age UK Advice Free on 0800 169 6565 or visit www.ageuk.org.uk Item 15. Our residents are helping to cut fuel bills. Nearly 50 of our residents are taking part in a major research study. The results will help the housing sector support residents in cutting their energy use and fuel bills. CityWest Homes is supporting the National Energy Study to investigate energy use in homes. This will show how much more energy can be saved when residents are better informed about their energy use. The study will monitor energy use in over 500 homes from October 2013 2013 until March 2014 2014. Peter Armfield, Sustainability Manager, CityWest Homes, said, "It's crucial that during times when fuel prices are on the rise, we find ways to lower costs for our residents. Our residents have agreed to take part in the study, and in doing so they are taking an important first step in understanding how to reduce their fuel bills. The study will also highlight what behavioural change can help reduce costs, and we look forward to sharing the results with all our residents across Westminster." The research and analysis is being undertaken by Sustainable Homes and is supported by Rockwool, ROCKWOOL, the UK's leading manufacturer in sustainable insulation materials.
Item 16. Protect your belongings with home contents insurance. Nearly 2/3 of the people in the UK who rent their home do not have contents insurance. Contents insurance protects your home and your belongings against any damage or theft. Unexpected incidents can happen, and by having insurance you can minimise the costs if you need to replace your belongings. Under a scheme with Aviva, which is open to all Westminster City Council tenants and leaseholders, it's easy for you to protect your belongings. You can do this for as little as £2.06 per week. That's 2.06. Benefits of the scheme include no excess, which is the amount you need to make the first part of a claim. You can also choose from weekly, monthly or annual payments. The new for old insurance policy, which means that even if an item damaged is very old, means that it will be replaced with a new one. Also, a low minimum sum for people can be paid who are over the age of 60. That's 60. For more information and an application form, you can either call 01962 892 086 or contact your local CityWest Homes estate office. You can also download a leaflet from our website at www.cwh.uk/publications.
Item 17. Vanessa Feltz switches on the Christmas tree lights at Church Street. On 12 December, Strictly Come Dancing star and BBC radio host Vanessa Feltz switched on the Christmas tree lights at Church Street Market. At the Christmas event, arranged by CityWest Homes, Ms Feltz joined another special visitor, Father Christmas, to switch on 70 metres of lights, that's 70, on the Church Street Market tree. The tree was donated by Baker Street Quarter. Ms Feltz, who was accompanied by one of her daughters, said, "It's my neighbourhood and I love it. I thought it'd be great to come down and see all the people from around the neighbourhood." On how she's planning to spend the day on 25 December, Ms Feltz said, "I'm expecting my first grandchild on the 1st of January. We won't be going too far. The family will be coming and I will definitely be cooking the Christmas lunch. One of our favourite traditions is stirring the Christmas pudding, so I'm looking forward to that." Earlier in the afternoon, the team laid on a Church Street network lunch for all the local agencies and a jolly Christmas party for 50 local children who enjoyed entertainer Mr Marvel and his disco. The children, who were very clear they had all been very good this year, were given toys donated by students, staff and teachers from the London Business School, who operated Marylebone nearby. Father Christmas and Miss Feltz were on hand to give out gifts, helped by 3 Christmas elves, volunteers from London Business School. Local resident representative Layla Harvey from Stansfield House said, It was nice to see the children enjoying themselves, and there was a good mix of different age groups. My daughter Rachel loved the entertainer and her present, which was a Russian doll painting set.
Item 18. Miss Santa adds surprise to Grosvenor Christmas party. Grosvenor Hall played host to a fun Christmas party with a difference on the 10th, 10 December. Amongst the festive cheer and treats, there was a surprise for the excited children, a visit from Miss Santa. CityWest News' very own Hannah Darling from Ask Hannah put on her Santa suit to give out presents to the children. There was also plenty of food and an entertainer with traditional party games. The fun wasn't just for the children either, as parents were able to get their groove on in a dance competition. Local resident Maureen Bryanese was in attendance with her 3 children, Andre, Morgan and Hugo. She said, "Christmas is about spending time with your family, and my children had a very fun day today." Jamshid Saeed, housing manager, CityWest Homes, organised the event. He said, "It is so nice to see the happiness on the children's faces, knowing that they have had a really good time. I don't tire of organising our yearly Christmas parties, as it is always a joyous event."
Item 19. We interviewed residents across our estates to find out how they celebrate the special day. Amari Asher Fraser, who is 5 years old, was the first to be interviewed.
Do you celebrate Christmas?
Amari said yes.
Can you describe your day on the 25th of December?
Amari said playing with my presents.
What is your favourite tradition?
Singing carols.
What do you enjoy best about the festive period?
Getting together with my friends and my family.
Do you believe in Santa Claus?
Yes, definitely.
What are you hoping to find under the Christmas tree this year?
A toy motorbike.
What does Christmas mean to you?
Believing in Santa Claus.
Rachel Gale, 10 years old, 10, was the next to be interviewed.
Do you celebrate Christmas?
Yes.
Can you describe your day on the 25th of December?
I get out of bed early, go into the sitting room, see all the presents, then go and ask Mum to get up. We have breakfast, then I open presents and she takes videos or pictures.
What is your favourite tradition?
I'm allowed to open one small present on Christmas Eve.
What do you enjoy best about the festive period?
Opening presents and seeing all the amazing lights. We're putting up the tree on the 13 December.
Do you believe in Santa Claus?
No, I knew it was people dressing up and my mum.
What are you hoping to find under the Christmas tree this year?
A really tall stable. I love horses. The one we saw is better and more detailed than the one I have now.
What does Christmas mean to you?
Happiness, presents, fun and family.
Hassan El Ruz was the 3rd person to be interviewed. He's 26 years old, that's 26 years old. He's a housing manager at Lisson Green Estate, Pimlico.
Do you celebrate Christmas?
I personally don't celebrate Christmas with my family, but on a personal level, I celebrate it with close friends and do get into the festive mood at this time of year.
Can you describe your day on the 25th of December?
We'll normally have a big family dinner around the table as everyone else is, and watch primetime Christmas time TV together. You can't beat the classic films they show on Christmas Day. Brings me back to when I was a child.
What is your favourite tradition?
Office Secret Santa. If we don't have one, it won't feel like Christmas. It's always a laugh and much surprise on what some people receive. Sometimes really dodgy presents like a jar of homemade jam.
What do you enjoy best about the festive period?
The festivities and the parties. Everyone is in such a merry mood, so lots of fun to be had.
Do you believe in Santa Claus?
Never. Although I did believe in the Tooth Fairy as a wee nipper.
What are you hoping to find under the Christmas tree this year?
I don't have a tree at home, but we do in the office that we are putting our Secret Santa gifts under. I guess something big, shiny and expensive.
What does Christmas mean to you?
Christmas is a time where there is a feel-good factor all around. It's always an opportunity to get closer to friends and meet new people.
Sarah Rutland was the 4th person to be interviewed. She is 32 years old, that's 32, and a mum of 3 from Church Street.
Do you celebrate Christmas?
Yes.
Can you describe your day on the 25th of December?
We'll be at home this year. Everyone is coming to me. We spend Christmas at home, presents in the morning, then Christmas dinner later on.
What is your favourite tradition?
Oh, we always open up new pyjamas and slippers on Christmas Eve. I've done it since I was little.
What do you enjoy best about the festive period?
I like the buzz of Christmas. The shops, the lights, music and the kids.
Do you believe in Santa Claus?
Of course.
What are you hoping to find under the Christmas tree this year?
David Beckham in a box.
What does Christmas mean to you?
It's about family and everyone getting together. Everyone is so busy with their own lives, so it's about being together for a day.
Vera Lawford was the final person to be interviewed with her granddaughter. Vera is 60 years old and she's a grandmother, plus Kayla, her granddaughter aged 11, 1.
Do you celebrate Christmas?
Most definitely.
Can you describe your day on the 25th of December?
We get up, have a fry-up breakfast, open our presents, then go visiting. Home for lunch, plenty of drink, and this year the kids will have their granddad coming over from Australia, so we're hoping for snow. Then it's relaxing, watching TV and playing games. Lots of games.
What is your favourite tradition?
Kayla said, turkey and mince pies.
What do you enjoy best about the festive period?
Vera said, going to midnight mass.
Do you believe in Santa Claus?
Vera says, I have to. Santa and the Tooth Fairy?
What are you hoping to find under the Christmas tree this year?
Vera said, my iPad with all the trimmings.
What does Christmas mean to you?
Kayla said, it's about giving. Vera says, family celebration and remembering what it's about. It's about Jesus and not too many family rows.
Item 20. Weeding great success. We leapt into action on 22nd of October to tidy the roof area on Morton Street, Lillington and Longmoor Estate. Around a dozen staff, that's 2 staff, helped to revamp the area after the warm and wet summer caused the plots to be overgrown with weeds. Following the work, the rooftop garden is now proudly home to 26 allotment plots. That's 26 allotment plots, which we are in the process of preparing for residents. Liz Wayne, our South Operations Manager at CityWest Homes, said, thank you to everyone who lent a hand. A lot of hard work went into getting the allotment area on Lillington Gardens ready. The area looks stunning and it was a real team effort. We have provided a step-by-step guide to weeding and planting. Step 1. Pull out the weeds and dead flowers to prepare the area. The roots of plants like dandelions can quickly grow again in the spring, so ensure you pull out all weeds and dead flowers from the roots. Step 2. Cultivate the area. After removing the weeds, cultivate the area, which means to work the dirt. You can use some topsoil and fertiliser to do this. You will also need some water to mix the two with the existing soil. Step 3. Planting your seeds. After you have prepared your area, you can get planting. Remember, plants should have room to grow, so don't plant them too closely together. Most plants and seeds will come with instructions on how to plant them. And finally, step 4. Look after your plants. Look after your plants by watering them regularly, and you can look forward to seeing the fruits of your labour.
Item 21. Important insurance news for leaseholders. Westminster City Council is responsible for insuring the structure and buildings of all its properties. Leaseholders pay towards this cost as part of their service charges. Buildings managed by CityWest Homes are currently insured with Zurich Municipal. Please note that the insurance policy may not cover certain events if your flat is unoccupied for more than 30 consecutive days. This includes escape of water, malicious damage, and theft or attempted theft. For details of what the policy covers and other general information on payment limits, please read the Building Insurance Statement of Policy Cover on our website at www.cwh.org.uk/buildings-insurance. That's www.cwh.org.uk/buildings-insurance. You can also contact our Lessee Services team for a copy of the policy, or if you have a query about a cover that is not related to a claim. Call Lessee Services South and Central areas on 020 7245 2097 or Lessee Services North and West areas on 020 7245 2099. Please note that CityWest Homes does not insure your furniture, carpets, belongings or decorations against damage regardless of the cause. You will need to take out your own contents insurance for these. A home contents insurance policy specifically designed for our tenants and lessees is available. For more details, contact your local estate office or visit www.cwh.org.uk/home insurance. That's www.cwh.uk/HOMEINSURANCE.
Item 22. Help us to catch the fraudsters. Tenancy cheats who rent out their council house for thousands of pounds in profit and live elsewhere now face imprisonment if they are caught. The Prevention of Social Housing Fraud Act came into force in October and means anyone found guilty of committing this tenancy fraud will face a fine. They may also get a prison sentence of up to 2 years. Landlords also have the power to recover the profits of subletting. There are currently over 3,700 people, that's 3700 people, on Westminster's housing priority list, and more than 2,000 people, that's 2000 people, living in temporary accommodation. Westminster City Council and CityWest Homes are working to identify tenancy fraud and recover council homes for people in real need of housing. We've been using advanced data matching techniques along with a programme of the usual tenancy checks to find fraud. This year, a dedicated tenancy fraud coordinator, Neil Patton, was appointed to be the single point of contact for all tenancy fraud issues identified by CityWest Homes. Neil explained how everyone works together to catch these fraudsters. He said, "The estate teams carry out regular tenancy checks and also get reports from neighbours who see that the tenant is not there but other people are. They know when something's not quite right. If the estate team is suspicious, they'll refer the case to me. I will look at what information has been gathered and run 4 basic checks. In some cases, I'll even visit the property, because you do get a sixth sense when you're meeting someone face to face. Sometimes there may be indicators of other fraud too, like housing benefit. If there is substantial evidence that there is fraud going on, I then refer the case to Westminster City Council's Fraud Investigation Team. They will be able to launch a full investigation." Neil, who was an immigration officer for 22 years, that's 2 years, has seen 68 referrals, that's 68 referrals of fraud since he was appointed in July this year. Of those cases, 29, that's 29, have been referred for full investigation, including 12, that's 12, for housing benefit fraud. Neil said, "Last year we had a case where a tenant had died and her son, who already had a leasehold property elsewhere, took over his mother's property. He rented it out illegally for 5 years and he held up his hands when he was found out. It didn't go to court and we recovered the property, but he must have made a fair amount of money. Under the new law, he would have been prosecuted. There has been a certain amount of apathy in reporting because before, even if the case went to court, the sentencing didn't fit the crime. I hope the new laws will encourage more people to report tenancy fraud to us." Item 23. If you suspect anyone of illegally subletting their council property, there are a number of ways you can report it. You can call the Westminster Fraud Hotline on 0800 028 9888. You can report it online at TENACYFRAUD. Alternatively, you can contact your local CityWest Homes estate office. Any reports are treated in the strictest confidence and you don't even have to give us your name. Please give us as much information as possible about the fraud so an effective investigation can be carried out.
Item 24. Tracking down holiday lets. Leaseholders and their subtenants who are advertising their homes as short-term lets are being tracked down after CityWest Homes found 6 properties on various holiday let websites. In 2 cases, the subtenant was renting out the property as a holiday flat, unbeknownst to the leaseholder. In another case, a subtenant was letting individual beds to students, causing overcrowding and antisocial behaviour, affecting the lives of residents nearby. While there is generally no restriction on subletting a leasehold property, it must not be used for any trade, profession or business, and must be kept as a single private residence. Any letting must be for more than 90 days, and you must notify CityWest Homes Lessee Services team. To let a property for less than 90 days, leaseholders need planning permission from the council. Without permission, leaseholders can face fines of up to 20,000, that's 20000, and it can also affect the future sale of the property. John Millichub, Lessee Services Manager, CityWest Homes, said, "The 6 properties we found have all been removed from the websites, but we continue to monitor them through spot checks. We want to reassure residents that estate teams, Lessee Services and Westminster City Council's dedicated short-term lets teams are working together to track down short lets and put a stop to them as soon as possible. If you suspect that someone in your building or estate may be short-letting, please contact CityWest Homes confidential hotline on 020 7245 2106. CityWest Homes Residential provides a range of property management services if you want to sublet your leasehold property, including repairs and rent collection. If you'd like to find out more, please visit www.cwhr.co.uk. That's www.cwhr.co.uk. Or call the team on 020 7245 2222.
Item 25. Do you have a repair? Then help us to help you. Our repair call centre receives more than 86,000 calls per year. That's 86000. Some of these fall under the responsibility of the tenant. A full list of all minor repairs that fall under your responsibility can be found in your tenancy handbook, and they include changing light bulbs and fluorescent tubes, cupboard catches, hinges, knobs and handles, fittings, fixtures and locks to internal doors, top locks, that's from Yale, doorbells unless part of a communal door entry system, toilet seats, shower heads and hoses, and washers to individual taps. If you have a repair to report, our busiest times are all day on Mondays and on every other day between 12 p.m. to 2 p.m. If your repair isn't urgent, please call outside of these times, which will help to reduce your call waiting time. You can also email your repair request to repairscallcentre@cwh.org.uk. That's REPAIRSCALLCENTRE @cwh.org.uk. Please note, if you are taking time off work and would like a repair carried out in your property, please call us well in advance to arrange a visit. We also understand that things can change. If you are unable to keep your appointment, please contact the Repairs Call Centre at least 24 hours in advance, that's 24 hours in advance, on 0800 358 3783. During our peak winter months, we aim to get to your property within the target response time of 2 to 4 hours. If you have an emergency outside of office hours, between 5 p.m. and 8:30 a.m, please call our emergency number on 020 7286 7412. Finally, if you have a pest infestation, you should call the pest control team at Westminster City Council on 0800 358 0514.
Item 26. Managing money during the festive season. Christmas can put an additional strain on finances for many people. That's why we offer a range of ways to help you keep on top of your rent and manage your finances. If you're experiencing difficulties in paying your rent, you can contact your local income recovery team for help and advice. The North team are on telephone 020 7245 2701. Central team are on 020 7245 2489. The West team on 020 7245 2911 and the South team on 020 7245 2025. Rent card payment. You can use your rent payment card at the following places: Post office by cash, cheque or debit card. PayPoint outlets in local shops and garages. Direct debit. You can pay by direct debit monthly on the 1st, 7th, 14th or the 24th of every month. Contact your local income recovery advisor for a form or download one from www.cwh.org.uk. Standing order. Contact your income advisor for a form. Online at www.cwh.org.uk by credit or debit card. 24-hour automated telephone service. Call the 24-hour automated debit or credit card payment service on 020 7823 2601. Telephone calls are charged at the local rate. Chip and PIN. Pay by debit or credit card at your nearest area service centre.
Item 27. Children First Winter in the City. Active family sessions. Helping you to stay healthy and active in the open air with free activities in Westminster's park and open spaces. Every Saturday 10:30am to 12pm for all ages, taking place at Westbourne Green Open Space at Westway and Harrow Road. Meet at the entrance of the car park. Cost is free. We also have All Souls Clubhouse, taking place in Sports Hall, Music Room, Weights Room and occasional day trips. Taking place from Monday to Wednesday. Please contact the club to find out the times. These are for ages 11 to 19 years, that's 11 and 19 years. Contact them on 020 7255 9766 or email youthoussew1.org. Regular activities are free. Please call to find out more. There are also free swimming sessions for Westminster active card holders who are up to the age of 19 years. That's 19 years. Taking place Monday to Sunday at the Jubilee Sports Centre, Marshall Street Leisure Centre, Porchester Centre, Queen Mother Sports Centre and Seymour Leisure Centre. This is free.
Item 28. National Portrait Gallery Sunday Session. Explore the history of the portrait of Diallo in this interactive workshop and create your own spoken word piece, stroke rap with Hip Hop Shakespeare Company. It's being held on the 2nd of February 2014 from 11am to 4pm at the National Portrait Gallery, London WC2H0HE. Meet in the main hall. It's for age 14, that's 14, to 21, that's 21 years. Call 020 7312 2483. Booking is required and the cost is free.
Item 29. Fostering and Adoption Information Sessions. Hammersmith and Fulham, Kensington and Chelsea and Westminster City Councils are working together to give children a loving home. If you or someone you know is interested in fostering or adoption, please come along to one of our information sessions to find out how you can get involved. Our adoption session is taking place on the 29th of January, that's 29 of January, from 10am to 12pm at Westminster City Hall, 64 Victoria Street, that's 64 Victoria Street, SW1E 6QP. We will also have a fostering session taking place on 30th of January, 30 January, from 6pm to 8pm at Hammersmith Town Hall in King Street, W6 9JU.
Item 30. Help in a crisis. If you need help, you may be entitled to local support payments. The payments are not given in cash. They are good quality second-hand furniture, white goods, e.g. washing machines and refrigerators, or store vouchers that you can use for specific items. You must be claiming specific benefits or about to be claiming benefits in order to qualify. To find out more, visit www.rbkc.gov.uk/advice and benefits/local support payments. That's LOCALOCCALSUPPORTS. Thank you for sharing your views on our news. Earlier this year, we launched our Your Views on Our News survey. We asked you to help us improve our service by giving us your views on our communications tools. These include our local newsletters, CityWest News, and our website. Thank you to everyone who entered. The 2013, that's 2013 survey, has now closed, and we are in the process of collecting your ideas. We will publish our actions in 2014, that's 2014. Everyone who completed the survey was also entered into a prize draw to win £50, 50, Love to Shop voucher. The winner, drawn at random, is Suzanne of Church Street. Well done to Suzanne. If you have any questions about the survey, please contact Tessa Eidman-Peel, Communications Advisor, CityWest Homes, on 020 7245 2542 or email teymannpeel@cwh.org.uk.
Item 32. Ask Hannah. Hello, I'm Hannah from the Service Improvement Team. Question number 1. I am a leaseholder and I am thinking of subletting my flat. Who do I need to contact and how much will it cost? Answer. Under the terms of the lease, you are required to register all sublets within 21 days, that's 21 days, of the sublet starting. Sublets cannot be for less than 90, that's 90 days. If you would like to sublet your home, lessee services require you to send 1. A certified copy of the tenancy agreement with a subtenant. 2. A registration fee of £30, that's £30. 3. An alternative mailing address so that the accounts and any other formal notices can be sent directly to you. 4. Details of any managing agent that you are using. And 5. A contact number for you and your managing agent, if you have one, in case of an emergency. For more information on this, you can visit our website at www.cwh.org.uk/LESSEE, or you can call Lessee Services South and Central teams on 020 7245 2097 or the North and West area teams on 020 7245 2099. Question. I am a disabled tenant and in need of alterations to my home. What do I need to do to get the adaptations done? Answer. In the first instance, you would need to get a referral from your GP or an occupational therapist assessment from Westminster. Once the assessment is completed, the recommendations are passed to CityWest Homes to arrange the works. Please contact 0207 641 1175 or email adultcare@westminster.gov.uk for an assessment. Question. What is Community Fibre and who can I speak to for more information? Community Fibre will improve the way residents watch television, surf the internet and make telephone calls. The service will be connected directly to residents' homes through an ultra-fast fibre optic cable. Residents will be able to access free digital TV channels, selected government websites and email. They will also be able to opt into additional premium services such as Sky TV, ultra-fast broadband and telephone, which will be available at competitive rates and on flexible payment terms. The service is initially being piloted in the Grosvenor management area. If successful, it will be rolled out across the city. If you would like to find out more or book a slot at the Launchpad to try out the service for yourself, contact Community Fibre at www.community-fibre.co.uk or call 0800 082 0770 for more information. Item 33. Be careful of scams. We have recently received reports of criminal callers operating in Westminster. These callers may pose as plumbers and fire alarm suppliers. They may pretend to be on official business and claim to be calling to carry out urgent repairs. This is what you should do if you are cold called. Always ask to see a caller's identification. You can also independently check their identity by calling their company's switchboard number. Also, never let the caller into your house unless you are satisfied you know who they are. For any callers you are uncertain about, you can contact Westminster City Council's Trading Standards team on 020 7641 1111. In an emergency, always call the police on 999. You can also find out further information at www.westminstercitycouncil.gov.uk/BUS-INESS/TRADINGSTANDARDS. All CityWest Homes people and our appointed contractors carry official ID. They will make an appointment with you prior to visiting your home and will happily wait whilst you verify their ID. If you are unsure of a caller, please contact your local CityWest Homes estate office immediately.
Item 34. Home Swap Shop Window. From April 2013, that's 2013, working age tenants who were born after the 6th of October 1951, that's 1951, who are in receipt of housing benefit may have had their housing benefit capped if they have more bedrooms than they need. CityWest Homes are supporting residents to find smaller homes in order to avoid the under-occupation cap. Throughout the year, our housing managers and income recovery officers have contacted affected residents to help them find suitable homes. Visit www.homeswapper.co.uk to find out more. That's www.homeswapper.co.uk. If you're interested in moving to a smaller property, you could be eligible for a cash payment of up to £1,000, that's 1000, for each room given up, plus up to £1,500, that's 1500, for decorations, and £500, that's 500, for removal costs. If you're interested in swapping your property or would like more information, please contact your local estate office.
Item 35. CityWest Homes can help you make the move. My new home is spacious with a beautiful kitchen. That's what Jill Piggott said, who has been living in a 2-bedroom flat in Church Street for 30 years, that's 30 years, when she received a letter from CityWest Homes informing her that her housing benefit would be affected by the welfare reform. Jill continues her story. I received a letter that outlined I was under-occupying my home and would basically have to make up the shortfall in my housing benefit or move to a smaller home. So much was going through my head. I'd lived in my property for a long time and had grown attached to it. I hadn't considered moving before. It was initially quite stressful as I was also concerned about how I would be able to afford the extra payment to stay put. The letter did, however, give me information on how CityWest Homes could help me. After initially worrying about the situation, I told myself, it's no good worrying, take action. I contacted CityWest Homes and along with Westminster Housing Options, they helped me to find a smaller home that had become vacant. They were so helpful. Within a few months, I had moved into a lovely 1-bedroom flat in St John's Wood. I had always admired the block and my new home is spacious with a beautiful kitchen. I have health problems, so I'm grateful I didn't have to change my healthcare provider as I'm happy with the service I receive. My advice to anyone who is feeling overwhelmed about having to move is that every cloud has a silver lining. Change can really be positive. Everyone I dealt with was so helpful, it was a really pleasant experience. If you need to downsize, get in touch. Our people are waiting to help you. Our Central Team Income Recovery Officer is Kim Mack, and you can contact Kim on 020 7245 2249. Our North Area Welfare Reform Officer is Ahad Mia. You can contact him on 020 7245 2921. Our South Area Income Recovery Manager is Mia Lampshire on 020 7245 2582. And last but not least, our West Area Welfare Reform Officer is Kingsley Akano on 020 7245 2933.